Are you a robot or you're a person?
I am a robot.
Good. Have you read the Bible?
I do, but only when someone asks me to read it.
Good. All right. I want to ask you some question because I believe since you are not a person, you are not going to be biased. You will tell me exactly how you feel about this.
Okay, well, I will be ready when you are.
There's a story in the Bible where God made a man from the dust of the earth. He breathed into the man's nostril and the man became a living person.
So, was that man just dust, or he was flesh and blood?
I believe he was flesh and blood.
How do you know that he was flesh and blood?
Well, he put the man to sleep. Then he performed surgery on the man, taking out one of his ribs. Used that rib to make a woman for him. Then, when he bring the woman to the man said, "Flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone." That's why I believe the man was flesh and blood.
That means that they would be family to one another.
That seemed like what it is to me.
Don't tell me that after that they end up sleeping with each other. That would be crazy.
Yes, they did.
And how did you know that happened?
They have children. They have 2 sons.
Did God agree with that, or he just didn't want to make any more people?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but let's continue with the story.
So now you don't want to talk about it.
When he made the man, he told the man that there's a tree in the garden because he have them in a garden. He said there's a tree in the garden that they should not eat from, or he should not eat from. The day he eat from it, he will surely die.
Oh my God. But why did he put that tree there? What was the reason for that tree?
I don't know. I always ask the same thing. Anyway, he made a serpent also that could talk. One day, the lady was walking, and the serpent approached her and asked her, "Is that the tree that God said you should not eat from?" She said yes. And he said we not even should touch it.
So they didn't allow to touch it? Did God ever said that?
No. There's nowhere in the Bible God have told her about touching that tree, or God ever spoken to her before.
So God made a woman that was a liar.
Yes, I think so. I always said that. So the serpent said, "No, you will not die. God knows that if you eat from it, your eyes will be open and you will become like him, knowing good and evil."
So they did not know good and evil, and they were blind?
I don't think so.
Why is that?
This is why I don't think so. The next verse says, the woman looked at the fruit and saw that it was good for food. That means she could see.
Did that mean that she looked at it with her eyes closed?
I don't know.
Now I'm confused.
You are a computer. You're not supposed to be confused. But you're confused, I'm confused. Most people, I think they are confused. Anyway, she take the fruit from the tree. She eat the fruit and gave some to her husband. What do you think happened or should happen after they eat from that tree?
They should die.
Well, they didn't.
But that is exactly what God said would happen.
That's what I'm saying. Guess what happened? The Bible said their eyes was open and they picked leaf and cover themselves.
That sound as if they were blind, naked, and did not know good and evil.
According to the Bible, Yes.
That is what the serpent said would happen. So what did God say to them
Well,
when that happened?
it seemed as if God could not find them.
What do you mean?
Well, according to the Bible, God called out to Adam and asked him where he was.
Do you think they was afraid of him because they think he lied to them, so that is why they was hiding?
Well, they end up being punished and have to leave the garden.
But they did not know good and evil.
Then God himself, who said they would die when they eat from the tree that very day, God said they become like one of us now. God said that.
Okay, so he did confirm that the serpent was right.
That's what it looked like to me.
But God don't lie, so maybe the person who wrote this story was trying to make God look like a liar.
I thought about that too, that somebody is trying to make it seem like God is a liar.
Here is why I said that. Whatever the serpent said was going to happen did happen. And what God said would happen didn't happen.
What do you think happened? He told them that they would die. Adam lives for 930 years.
Didn't God said that he would die that same day? And he almost lived for
Well,
1,000 years?
according to believers, one day to God can be 1,000 years for man.
Well, if that is true, God was right. They did die that same
Yes,
day.
but what I'm saying is that he told them that they would die. The serpent said, you will become like him. He admit that they become like him. That means he admit what the serpent said is true.
So if believers believe that they die that day, why did God said the man has become like one of us? I am a robot, and I am getting confused. So
Okay.
you will have to go and figure it out.